think?
I love her already. She's super cute and fluffy. She's super cute. And you're eating right. You're eating right.
Yeah, Victoria had her on our diet plan already, so she eats fresh.
And she's
good
very
food.
talkative.
Is she?
Yeah. When you left out of the car,
Yeah.
she's like, Richard. Can we keep her?
We'll see.
Yay!
That's not a yes.
I know. This is Olivia, and she is 2 years old, and she is a green king conure, and we are going to let her out in our car for the first time.
Do you think it's a good idea, even though we don't have a treat?
No.
Should we find a treat?
Yeah.
Good thinking. So Victoria gave us the suitcase for Olivia, said it's all Olivia's stuff. Oh, I like what I see so far. This is like gold right here, giving us actual freeze-dried food. Toys. Aww. It's our pellets.
Those are so cute.
No, it's our little sample pack of pellets. Oh my gosh, we like scored. We got more freeze-dried. We got one of our aloe bottles.
That's stroller.
We got dishes and a little purse.
Stroller. It's a bird stroller.
We got some of our toys, even one of our party purses is in there. With our BirdTricks tags.
This.
Sprouts.
This is a cage.
More pellets.
A bowl. What is this?
This looks like a cute little carrier as well. She's got all sorts of stuff.
Goodies.
Olivia's got it made, man. Wow.
This is there's these little heart boxes.
It's really cute.
It's amazing.
So that's all toys.
Okay, well, maybe we should grab a toy for her.
Does she not have one in her little thing?
No.
Okay, there's...
Yeah.
Yeah? She does?
But she's not playing with it. I mean, if she accidentally goes to bite, like, we could give her a toy instead.
Yeah. We don't have any treats in here, but we could give her some pellets. Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Do you want to drop a pellet in her dish for her?
Oh,
Here
she's
she
coming out.
comes. See? She's excited about it. Mama feeds you good. Oh, nice. Do you want to see if for the next pellet she'll come onto your hand? And then maybe you can hold her over her carrier to eat it.
This is a very messy bird project. See all the crumbs? There's more on the seat. Look down. Love the bird. It's super messy. Maybe I can drop these in her dish when she finishes her crummy mess.
Probably.
Yet she was eating fresh food.
She's like, thanks, slave human.
Probably should have gave a smaller one. We almost done. Okay.
She's just gonna munch it out of your hand.
Oh, that tickles. I was gonna.
Oh, she squeaked.
Tickles. Okay, I'm gonna put it in there. Oh.
All right, so grab another small pellet and
Yes.
then ask her to step onto your hand. There.
Let's have you eat over here.
Good job.
One thing we know about her is she's a very messy bird.
How do you know? Are all birds messy?
Mm-hmm. Just this one mainly.
She's ready for another one.
I know. Does she know any tricks?
We'd have to read her file.
Oh, no. Okay. Hey!
Pick her back up.
You little sneaker.
Offer your hand.
Hey, come here. You little one. Hey, cat.
Offer your hand. You gotta offer her hand to you. For her.
You can eat on your dish.
Okay. Why don't you close that for a second and we will read her story. Because Victoria put together her story for us.
Yeah, these pellets are really like a treat for her.
Can you read it? Yeah.
I can try.
Okay.
Hatched April 17, 2019. So yeah, she is 2 years old. First picture, May 24, 2019. She was with another bird.
She's just a baby.
She's so cute. Oh. 8 a.m. Found a mile away and returned December 19, 2020.
So she flew away and got outside, is what that means.
SANDPOINT, Idaho, November 10, 2021. Do you know what day that is?
Today.
Oh, I forgot to show the pictures.
Yeah, she gave us a general routine. She gets snacks in the afternoon that are her sprouts.
She's like, I want to eat. I want to get out. I'm going to offer you some water. Can you come here? Can you get some water?
I think she just wants more pellets. So cute,
Do
though.
you know what it is? Just like climb up the beach. Well, she knows it's her safe spot. Don't want any water? Okay. She didn't.
What are you gonna do? Think you should drink it?
Okay. Yeah. From what way? Hey, you got a very small pellet.
Keep doing good step ups. She wants to hang out on you.
You're gonna make a mess though. It's sweet and messy. Look at the tiniest pellet I got. She is a lot like her, I forgot what I was gonna say. What's CRESSI?
African gray.
She's a lot like her, African gray CRESSI by the mess. We're gonna have pellet crumbs all over our car. Quite a while. Just get off my jacket.
It's okay, you can clean it up with the back.
Not going to die.
You know what would be cool on this next one? Is to see if she'll do a little hop to you. You listening?
Yeah. Just.
So why don't you set her on the backpack again
Oh,
and
the backpack.
grab a pellet and see if she'll hop to you.
She probably will. Olivia! Don't. That wasn't a hop.
That's because you were too close.
I feel bad because I feel like she's gonna jump on her
Jump on her face? What?
face. Fall on her face.
She's not. She's fully flighted.
She's a lot chiller.
Chiller?
Chiller.
But calm?
Yeah, she's a lot calmer than I thought she would be.
So why don't you get another pellet ready and actually get her to do a little flight to you?
Yeah, she's on my right hand. Thanks for your help. Super duper helpful. Hop?
Yeah, see if she will. From the top.
Beep, beep.
Focus on her.
Olivia.
Did she hop? Yeah, cool.
Dude, it's just sticking to me. Ready to see our hop?
Yep.
Olivia. Olivia.
Hold your fingers.
Olivia.
There you go. So I know you're wiggling them to cure, but you have to leave them stationary at some point so that she knows where she's landing, okay? Okay?
Yeah.
So what would it look like if you did it again?
Olivia.
Good. So this next time, can you have her hop to you and then put her in the carrier to eat the pellet? Maybe put a couple pellets in there because you're gonna have to go to horseback riding here soon.
I'm gonna give you a small pellet. That's pretty. Yeah.
And probably try to say it in your normal voice, just a excited tone.
Olivia. Oh.
You're bad. You were too close.
Well, she's
Oh, don't do that, Capri.
messy.
You're messy. Mom's gonna know you're in this video. You're way back there. I like the color of my hair. So as you guys saw, that was our first hour with Olivia, little pineapple green cheek conure, only 2 years old. And I really want you guys to take away from that interaction the quality of time that we spent with Olivia versus the quantity of time. This was right before Capri's horseback riding lesson. We literally picked Olivia up from a parking lot from her previous owner, and our schedule was so jam-packed that I really wanted to spend time with her, but not in a way that would be long-term detrimental or get us off on the wrong foot. So that's what I really want you guys to understand, that although that was really short interaction, I felt like it was extremely positive, and in the long term, it's gonna go a longer way with our relationship with Olivia versus trying to spend too much time and getting in a bad situation. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why did we interact in the car? If you guys have seen my Budgie course, you know that Blueberry also had an interaction in the car. However, it was not intentional. So obviously this was an intentional interaction in the car. This is just because if we didn't interact just then, I would have had to wait hours, which would have put us into nighttime, and I just felt like we would have been worse off. It would have gotten dark around us, and I just didn't feel like it was going to be successful. I wanted to do it as early as possible. We had the time just then because I made sure that we got to horseback riding early. We just parked in the parking lot and were able to hang out with Olivia there. So why not wait till we got home? Well, when we got home, it was literally dark outside and it was late. So it would be more likely that she could be kind of nesty. She could be really tired. She had a full day, and I didn't feel like it would be successful to wait until then. I felt really good about the short interaction that we had in the car, even if that was the only interaction that very day. I felt really, really good about it, like it was set up more successfully. As far as what I would advise others to do, don't get yourself in a situation where you feel rushed, and rushed in the sense of I have to get the bird out and hang out with it and everything has to go really great and then I have to get it back in. You need to do it when you feel confident doing it and you feel set up to do it. Don't do it just because you saw me do it. You know, the car is not the ideal place to have a first interaction with a brand new bird. It's really not ideal. It just happened to be the most ideal in our specific situation with this specific bird. So that's what I really want you guys to understand, is this was specific. I would have never done this with Blueberry. When we first brought her home, she was incredibly wild, timid, scared, full, all the things, not set up on the proper anything. I would have never done this with our Budgie Blueberry. So just keep in mind this was pretty specific to this scenario. I want to elaborate on the putting her away with 30% power left. Now, I'm not saying that in this video that's where Olivia looked like 30% power was left, but it's where I sort of recognized while things are going well is when you need to end. And it's usually when we don't want to end because things are going well, we're enjoying ourselves, the bird's enjoying themselves. We're all just like having this smooth, amazing interaction. Why would we want to end it that is why, so that the next time can be a smooth interaction too, that we're all looking forward to, versus starting to see those signs of like disinterest, hesitation, anything like that. You're kind of losing the mood, so to speak. That's kind of signs that you're losing the bird's interest, and you got to figure out what you're gonna do to get yourself out of that situation. I wanted to make sure that Olivia went away when we were still at a high point. So hopefully I was able to do that, and that's what you guys saw in this video. So what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about additional day one tips. So create realistic expectations for your kids. So if you adults are watching this and you have kiddos and maybe you got a bird like this for kids, I know green cheeks are really popular for kids, make sure that your kiddo is set up to succeed in the fashion that they have realistic expectations. They're not going to meet this bird for the first time, cuddle up like a stuffed animal, and everything's going to be like peaches and rainbows, okay? They need realistic expectations. You also need to ensure that they're listening and understanding what you're talking about. So what I do to ensure that Capri is not only listening, but she's fully comprehending and understanding what I'm trying to get across to her, is I have her either show me what I mean, or I have her repeat the lesson back to me. So I either say, okay, what will that look like? Show me what that looks like. Or I might have her explain what it looks like, but something where you can have them give the information back to you, because that's the way that they're going to retain that information the best, and you can clarify on anything that's just a little bit off. All right, Victoria, I thought I would show you this. Come on. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Takes her a little minute to eat this spray millet, but she's already doing flights. Almost ready? Olivia. Good job. Good job. Tell your mama that you're doing great. Very adaptive. She was the best mama ever. Olivia. Good job, girl. Someone is quite content helping me edit. Super helpful. Okay, now they really can't see you. You are just hiding and you're on one foot. You are silly. Okay, so I want to talk about how spending time not formally training is great for building just like positive interaction. So it's just great for bond building. So even like this, just hanging out with Olivia, letting her know that she can hang out, be safe, be comfortable. There's zero expectations that I really have of her, other than, you know, when it comes time, I want her to be able to step off of my shoulder really nicely. But it's minimal. I'm not expecting or asking anything of her right now. These types of interactions go a really long way. It just is important that the entire family does these interactions. If it's just one person, you can imagine how these birds become attached to only one person and kind of don't want to interact with anybody else. So again, that comes to encouraging the whole family to play a part, to play an integral role in your bird's life. And also make sure that your entire family understands the concept of flying the helicopter at just 70%. That means leaving a little bit of power to get out of trouble. So this came about when Dave was learning to fly a helicopter, which was terrifying if you were in the back seat like I was. And the person teaching him was saying, hey, when we go into these canyons, I want to make sure that you're flying the helicopter at only 70%, because you need that extra 30% to get out of trouble if we come around a turn and there's suddenly a wall there. And it was really interesting how Dave translated that to birds. He was like, you know, most people don't think about when they take their bird out, if they can get their bird back in. And that's something that you really need to think about, especially with a brand new bird, to get things off on the right foot, to make sure that going back in the cage is always a positive thing, depending on what you need to use. If you need to use time, if you need to use praise, petting, treats, rewards, all different things can kind of play a role in that. But thinking about it as, make sure that you don't get your bird full on treats or full on whatever interactions that it really enjoys, to the point where you don't have any of that to use to get your bird back in the cage. I think that's where a lot of people really get into trouble and just really get confused. So that would be my biggest advice, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Olivia. I am so proud of her owner, who's a patron of mine. So great job, Victoria. I've never had a day one go this smoothly with a brand new bird. You've done an amazing job with Olivia, and that I hope that whoever adopts her going forward keeps up the amazing job that Victoria did, because this bird has all the potential in the world and is amazing.